Hi everyone. Have you ever wondered how you can get your website into the search engines? I'm sure you have. My name's Kevin from the Online Visibility Agency and 99quidwebsites.co.uk, and today we're going to tackle the question of how do you get your website into the search engines? It's what you all want, right? It's one of those things that we all aspire to have. We want to be found in the search engines because, let's face it, people go there because they're looking for a service and they don't know anybody that provides it, or they're checking you out. But generally speaking, being in the search engines is good. We want it. So how do we go about doing that? Now, SEO people and that will tell you it's a massive dark arc to getting involved with this stuff. But we can start off quite simply. Now, I'm going to tell you two ways to do this. Where you need to start if you've just had a new website done or you're not ranking anywhere, you're not being found anywhere. What do you need to start with? Now, obviously, you've got your website. Maybe we've built it for you. It's a brand new site, and it doesn't. The search engines don't know that you exist. That's the first thing, because we haven't told them. Right? We can't expect to publish a site and go, "Wow, you're suddenly here." It doesn't quite work that way. We need to put a bit of effort into actually making sure that we are found, and part of that is getting your site built first. Once that's done, there's two things that you can do that are really quite straightforward. First thing is you need to locate the sitemap for your website. Now, any decent web developer will create a sitemap on your site. If they've not, tell them to go and do it, because it should be done as standard practice. Every site we do has a sitemap. So you need to locate the sitemap, and it will be a link that you get with the sitemap address on it. And you can find this by going into your back end of your site or asking your web developer to send you the link for your sitemap. So that's the first thing that needs to be created. Sitemap is basically one page of this is all the stuff that's on my site, as in what pages are there, etc., etc., what posts are there, that type of thing. So your sitemap needs to be updated regularly. Most websites will do this automatically. If you're on an antiquated system, you have to go in and do it manually. But 99% of the time, it's done automatically. So once it's built and it's there and it's operational, it will work. There are some plugins that will create one for you, but I'm not going to go into any form of detail today, because then we get into the whole development side of it. So step one, get the link to your sitemap. This is what you need. Ask your web developer if you don't have it. Step two, go to Google Search Console, and you can go in there. You can access it for free. You need a Google account, of course, a Gmail account, to be able to log in and go there. And what you do is you add your sitemap into Google Search. Now, this is a two-step process, because firstly, you have to register a property, i.e. your site. This often involves putting a bit of code into the header of your website, which, again, your developer can do. And if you don't know how to do it, you can ask them to do it for you. It's a very, very simple thing to do. You create your property, you verify it. There's a validation process. It's literally just put a bit of code on the website, click a button, and it's done. Then you go in and you say, here's my property, add a sitemap. And that's where you put the link into Google Search Console, so it can then read and register all of the stuff that's on your site. So it will go around and crawl your site periodically. It will check the stuff's working on your site. It will refer your site into the search engines that you exist currently with the pages that are there at that time. And it will have a working sitemap that it will update frequently. You will tell you the last time it was read. So if you go back in 2 weeks' time, it will say it's been read, and it will normally be within a few days of the date that you go in. So it's very good at doing that. It's as simple as that. So it costs you nothing to do it, but most people don't do it. But this is the first steps to actually getting your site found. Now, obviously, if you've got a good web developer and they've done a good job on the content on your page, that's going to help you, because when it reads it and starts to index your pages, it will recognize you as an authority, hopefully in something. If you've got your key phrase research done properly and you've implemented the on-page SEO stuff that you need to do. But the very most important thing here is that you connect your site with Google Search Console, you add your sitemap in so it knows you exist, it knows where to find your stuff for that property, and therefore it will get you into Google Search to start you off. Now, that doesn't mean for 1 minute you're going to end up on page 1 for something. It just means it's started to find you and you've started the process of being found properly in the search engines. If you get any problems, let me know. Send me a message, send me a DM. If you need any help or support, especially with a website, you know where I am. Have a great day, everyone. See you on the next video.